足足足 Good job.
I work from home these days, mostly because my health makes it hard to be around crowds. It's not exactly how I imagined things would turn out, but I still feel privileged somehow. I get to stay in my own space and move at my own pace and build a life that feels a little gentler. I try to keep a simple routine. It's nothing too ambitious, just small rhythms that help the day feel steady and not in a perpetual health war with myself. I've also been learning to appreciate the idea of an ordinary, even uh, you would call it boring job. There's something comforting about it. I work in customer service, mostly through chats, and my days are filled with tickets, one after another. I end up using 7 different languages in a single day, even though I only speak 3 of them. It's all connected to big tech, which sounds more exciting than it actually is, but it's really not. Still, it's not much, but it's honest work. Also, please don't judge my stuffy nose. It's orange blossom season over here, and I'm fighting my immune system. Thanks. I spend my time like answering questions and helping people find their way through problems, and sometimes just calming someone down on the other side of the screen. It's quiet work, repetitive, it's satisfying, and it's steady. It's nothing special, but I feel like I can make a difference to someone's day every day. So I hold on to my skills and I try to make the best out of them. Time for a little break. A package arrived today. So I finally received the official case for the FiiO Snowsky disc that I reviewed previously on my channel. The colors aren't quite what I would have chosen, but it's okay. I mean, it's the only option available, so there's not something nice about having a bit of contrast. I chose red, and the original device is pink. I would appreciate if the brand could make at least a transparent case, and who knows, maybe it will grow on me over time if I do a cute charm to go with it or something. I did think about alternatives, like getting a custom case made with 3D printing, but sometimes it's easier to just enjoy what you have. instead of trying to perfect every detail. So the quality of the case is actually like it's genuinely lovely. It feels sturdy, well made, carefully designed, which I really appreciate. Um, the screen protector, however, does not cover the entire screen. Sadly, it's due to the nature of the screen of the device itself. It's kind of domed, so since the screen protector is flat, it does not sit correctly on the entire thing. There is also the magnetic sticker included, which in principle it feels quite thoughtful, you know? It sticks super well to the case. But as you will see, it does not stick to the phone at all. Like it does not handle this weight. Even like the magnet by itself has a bit of a hard time handling its own weight on the MagSafe attachment. Overall, I would say it's one of the small upgrades that do make a difference because I feel less scared about scratching the device. It's super pretty and throwing it in my bag, you know, like I can be more rough with it, but I'm still disappointed because the red case covers the pink, and I think that's a shame. Regarding the FiiO device itself, I do like it, especially now that I have sorted my music library like completely. I still have the Bluetooth issue with the sound not being like as loud, and I do feel also the battery comes a bit short, even if I don't use the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth. I do not think I will return it. However, I would have loved something smaller with buttons, so I'm still maybe checking other options. I was an iPod Nano girl, so I don't like when phones are too big, for example, but that's just personal preference at the end of the day. have the gamer's hand position by default. The situation is dire, my friends. Anyway, I wanted to talk a bit about the situation that I'm currently in with my job. So I've been forced to think a lot about where I am and where things might be going in the future. So, working from home, moving between 7 different languages every day, answering the same kind of queries and closing tickets. It felt comforting, even in the big tech world, which is kind of unstable. My role was always small, as I was technically on the bottom of the job ladder, but still, it was predictable. And I think that predictableness, if that is even a word, i- is what made it special to me at least. I never saw this job as being a permanent situation. Things are shifting now, though, and I will have to make like forced decisions. My project has come to an end with the company moving work offshore and leaning more and more into AI. Like, it's not sudden. I really expected it. I saw it coming from like 3 miles away. It's not dramatic, but it's a gradual fading. It's something quietly closing its doors. And I'm still here employed, technically. I'm not let go, but I'm not secure either. And just in between, in limbo. And it's a strange feeling realizing that something that was both comforting and frustrating at the same time might not be there much longer. This job gave me structures on days where I really needed it, and even if it drained me sometimes because customer would be rude as hell, I think if I end up being let go, I probably won't come back to customer service ever again. Not out of bitterness, even though I am quite petty. It's just a quiet understanding, that it's time for something different. And that's part of why I've been putting more energy into the space, YouTube, and creating in general. Like, everything feels uncertain, but also a little hopeful, I guess. It's like planting something small and seeing it if it will grow. I would like to find my community and find people that I resonate with, whether it's subscribers or just like passerbys and other creators. And for now, I'm just taking it day by day, holding on to the calm parts, letting go of what I can't control, and staying open to whatever comes next. So, if you're still here, sharing this moment with me, I would like to thank you for watching. It does really mean a lot. And know that you're doing great as well, even if what you might have done seems small today. And, we tend to forget about the mundane things, but I feel like it's the mundane things that make other experiences special.